visuals. Welcome back to the Guyz Entertainment News Podcast with me and Chris.
Hiya.
We have a big doozy to speak about because obviously Chris wasn't here last week and I kind of saved it because we need to speak about it together, which is of course Spider-Man, sir. But we'll do Spider-Man at the end because we've got about 40 so minutes till we need to pop back out because we're going to go watch...
You were Spider-Man last week?
You were last
week?
week? No, it was Spider-Man. No, last week wasn't Spider-Man. The week after was Spider-Man, but the week after was Spider-Man, you could come down because obviously... You know, house. Yeah, and I've done solo shit on it. I've done spoiler-free stuff. I wanted to because it was such a big monumental film for the year, and I needed some back and forward with you with it. So I've tried to. I've spoken about it on Spotify. Anyway, yeah. So Spider-Man is to come, but yeah, we're about 40 minutes or so away from watching End of Oak Street, which I'm very excited for. The whole concept sounds fucking
look good.
Yeah, it looks fucking just. Do we know if it is a Cloverfield film? Because we know it's J.J. Abrams. We know it's Bad Robot and shit. But is it? Do we?
I don't know.
No.
I don't really know. It doesn't mention anything about the Cloverfield. So I wonder if it's just its own little spin-off. Its own little thing.
Because remember when the Nazi zombie film come out, and then that was that is, but then it isn't, but then it is, and they were going back and forth.
That was good.
That was unreal. That. But they kept like and ahhing whether it was or wasn't Cloverfield related. Obviously, nothing in the film directly happens to Cloverfield. That's for next week when we've watched it and shit. We can theorise a bit more and stuff.
This will be as well because it's got nothing to do with aliens or shit. It's just dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Time.
I'm only going off the basis of we know that the Bad Robot J.J. Abrams shit.
Yeah.
Cloverfield universe. There's always like a little question or a little nod or a little thing to it, and we still don't know all the answers because the Cloverfield films have been because the Cloverfield Lane was about an alien invasion which had nothing to do with the monster that come out. They're like weirdly not. It's a fucked up weird little universe thing shit anyway. But anyway, yes, we'll ramble about shit for about 20 minutes or so, and then we'll speak Spidey. Hopefully Chris remembers it. I've seen it 6 times now.
Serious.
Yeah, honestly, it's just.
I do. Are we talking about it now?
No, we'll do it at the end. We'll do like what you've been watching in the news and shit.
Okay.
So you're on clock duty, Chris.
Okay.
And we'll probably get interrupted by good old mother going, hello! Yeah, no, fucking. But right, we'll do what you've watched this week, sir, because a lot of shit started for me, but you just spoke about a few things there.
Right, so what have I done this week? Up to date, well, it's all finished now, isn't it? So, House of Dragon.
Season finale.
Yes.
Take a boo, son. Take a fucking boo. Absolutely fucking phenomenal.
It was.
Tell me what you thought of.
I enjoyed it, and the battle at the end was a decent battle.
The Battle of Dumbleton. What a shit name for a town. What a shit name for a town.
It was a good battle.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I like Game of Thrones. I love it all.
This season, it started off with an absolute banger, and I enjoyed it all the way through, and ended with a banger. I was fucking heartbroken. Again, now that's how we can speak about it. Helena's death, my bird told me all the way back in season 1 because I was like, oh, I really like her. She's a bit there. She jumps out of a window. That fucking window at King's Landing's had so many people jump through. I loved Helena. Yeah. I loved her so much. Because there was an episode that happened a few weeks ago, and there's a moment where she sort of looks out the window and she wants to look at the moon, and I'm watching it going, oh, it's going to be now, because my birds told me she jumps out the window, kills it, and then it didn't. I was like, oh, and then I felt so shit for her. Fucking.
You felt bad for her.
She's obviously Team Green, but she's kind of just there, and she just admits that she just wants to just chill out and fucking. She's got such a heartbreaking story.
If anything, I felt sorry for is it Sheep Snatcher?
Sheep Stealer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I felt sorry for him, not her.
Yeah, she had Sheep Stealer's a boy, I think.
I felt so sorry when they all ganged up on him. I'm like,
3v1.
I know.
But you know what's mint though? Rhaenyra's dragon, for a split sec's gonna get fucked up, and it definitely had a moment of like, fuck, because obviously Caraxes luckily comes over. But I was exact same. I was like, this motherfucker's been chilling in the Vale, doing its thing. It gets its rider, and then I trust a human, and then it's going to stick up for its human. Then it gets a 3-on-1, and one of the threes is a fucking Caraxes who is with Daemon, so it's dead, like fucking well trained and well blah blah blah. That's.
I know.
It's all right though. I think I've already spoiled that one for you. Happy ending for Sheep Stealer, so all right in the end. It's fine. It just sort of see you later, pal. You crack on because he's like, he's bottom chin out and all that shit. But I was so happy when the Hightower guy, what the fuck's his name? the North lad. I can't remember his name now. Anyway, my bird, she was telling me again how the scene breaks down for him in the book and the show. So when we were getting ready for the show, I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking nasty. Because the whole fact that arm getting cut off, then Hightower in his face and spewing, that's a fucking proper thing, he fucking from the north or whatever he says. And then with them both going out, one screaming, and then because fucking not Hugh Hammond, the other one, what's his name? The other... But anyway, he's burning them and he's going, yeah, come on. It was mint when they got over the wall. And they're like, right, lads, the gates are open, we're still not dead. And they're all like, for fuck's sake. But there's a cool thing my girlfriend pointed out from the book, that the Winter Wolves, the whole purpose is they physically have come down to die because it was something to do, I might misquote this, up in the north, the older lads would try and find ways to die, so they didn't have to take like food and shit from like the up and coming, like the kids and all that kind of shit. So they just thought, we'll just fuck off, find a fight and just die. And like, it would have been nice to have that installed a little bit more instead of just being like, yeah, we're just here to die, being like, oh, it's crazy, but there's an actual reason for it that they do it and shit like that. But the fact that you'd be at at Tumbleton on the walls and hearing these dudes just smashing on the shields and shit and just ready for it, and just you'd be like, fuck. It's very much like the Urukai at Helm's Deep.
What I was saying to myself though is like, running all that fucking way, I'll be knackered before I even get there.
Said the exact same thing. Said the exact same fucking thing. Fuck me. But it was obviously because they were just out range of the arrows.
Fucking need.
But yeah, I would be like, but Roddy the Ruin, that's his name, Roddy the Ruin. He's like an old geezer, he's one of the first ones up the ladder. You get that little laddo hitting him with a stick.
He's fries the Irish dude with the scars, isn't he?
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. First one over the wall and that, ready to kick off, blah, blah, blah. The little kid hitting him with his... Why the fuck would you do... Shit myself. Why would you do that? You've just heard this nutcase coming over the wall, banging the shield, doing like young hit him with a stick. No, just sit there and pretend to be dead. I would hate to fight them motherfuckers, they're lunatic. And then, but like Chris said, sorry, the whole battle was fucking awesome. I love the way Matt Smith said, Caraxes, and it just sort of comes up, and I was like, this motherfucker pokes his head through the door, I'm gonna love it. And it does, right through, so good. I thought it was fucking, honestly, the whole season was fucking beautiful. I'm alive. I fucking love that. It comes back. I'm alive. I fucking Aegon, whatever the fuck his name is. I'm so ready for it. But now you've seen the betrays as well, and which is quite sad as well because we see that Vermithor, Hugh's dragon, is like best pals with the fucking Ulf's dragon. So like when Crax is chasing after it, I'm assuming Vermithor's coming because they're gonna have like a thingy. But again, well, luckily I'm still gonna cry. But my birds told me how the demise, because there's a second battle to happen at Tumbleton, where shit's gonna go down. But Craxes is still my fucking guy. That's for me the greatest dragon in all of Game of Thrones.
Nice.
But yeah, 10 out of 10 for me for that show. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, it started off slow for me.
Yeah.
But it's
Even episode 1.
not really so much slow, but it's I'm enjoying it.
Can't wait for the last season, the 2 years. But we got Duncan and Egg, and we've got HBO confirmed the film, didn't they? Aegon's Conquest will be out before that season as well. So that's going to be a cinema trip for it, which I'm all up for, a big fantasy dragon shenanigans at the cinema. So I look forward to that. What else have you done, sir?
What else? I haven't done all of them yet, but I'm still watching Silo. Loving Silo at the minute, so I'm just
happy days with that.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I did the 3 episodes of Reacher.
What did you think?
Loving it.
Yeah. I still enjoy it.
Loving it.
I wanted to deviate. A quick shout out. Alan Richardson just released not his song. He featured on a song the other day, which is so good. He's got such a lovely little voice. You're like, oh, this is brilliant. No, I enjoyed them first 3 episodes. I think it's a little bit contradictory because everything you watch is rinse and repeat. It's a formula, and you definitely love it more than I do, where it's like spies and governments and I like it, and I like him, and I like the show, but it doesn't like how Game of Thrones was speaking about that. I don't have the same enthusiasm for it, but I watch it and I finish it and go, yeah, cool, fun. I watched him fuck some people up. See you later.
Yes.
But you enjoyed them though.
I'm enjoying it. So good. I'll say we've had our first 3. weekly after that. But also next week we are getting Neely's first.
Is that next week?
Next week's.
Yeah. Also, what, the same day?
16th.
16th. Is that not the same day as Lanterns? I think that's the same day as Lanterns.
No, it can't be the 16th. That's Sunday.
Oh, well, it could be Sunday America, but Monday UK maybe.
No.
No?
No. It might be 20th.
20th, right.
Yeah.
We'll
Anyhow,
have two reaches.
Yeah, it's next week, so we are basically going to get a reach and a Neely, like, in the same week as we got one.
No, like I said, I'm still thoroughly enjoying it. I'm enjoying the new mystery of this one. What the new what drama he's going to be in. But yeah, let's just off on it.
Loving it. What else have I done? What else has I done? Widow's Bay.
Sorry, Chris did tell me what he's done before we started.
Widow's Bay.
What's your thoughts on that? Because you know how much I loved it. How are you feeling?
It's so weird.
So unbelievable.
It's so weird. No one likes Tom, I've decided. No one likes
No one
him.
likes Tom.
Nobody likes him.
No one likes fucking
Nobody
Tom.
likes him in this little island.
It's just, he's a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
He's a bit odd.
Yes. They all are.
Yeah, there's
Especially his little town, little communal.
his little government, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she, the one who did the voodoo party, she's strange.
What an ending to that episode, though.
The guy who, I don't know what he does, but he's fucking weird.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
one that's in the office.
It's fucking strange, yeah.
And then you got two older women who just keeps forgetting what she's writing half the time.
Yeah, the older lady.
Yeah. And the one that just constantly smokes.
She does a bit in, I want to say it's the season finale, because obviously we're on about like the family tree and shit. And she breaks the entire family tree. She's like, oh, I can't listen to this too long. She's like, no, I'm fine.
Well, the last episode I just watched is it went back to the olden days where it was.
Yeah, it sort of gave you insight to the island and him weird.
Yeah, and it ended where I can't remember his fucking name now was digging him up.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, 2 more episodes left.
Are you enjoying it? Or
I'm enjoying it. It's just weird.
The horror comedy. See the one where the girls come to the island. He opens the island of tourism and he meets that girl, and he thinks she's the banshee, whatever weird lady. But at the end, you find out that she's actually knocked at the door to come meet him to actually have like a dinner date or whatever. And he's like, "No, go away!" Thinking it's the ghost. And you see her get back in the cab and leave at the end. You're like, "You fucking idiot!" And then just to only have the real ghost thing pop up, is like when he yeets it over the chair. Honestly, I fucking love it so much. It was just, again, I heard all this big praise about it. I thought, it can't be that good, surely not. And I watched it, I was like, yeah, I'm having a fucking blast with this. Plus, it's a nice, like, lost From filler of, like, a mystery. Because I know the mystery isn't as grand as From, but it's still quite fun, because obviously at the start you see that chair in that weird room, and don't worry, you'll see more later on, Chris. And they keep inspiring and whatnot. You're like, I want to know more about this island. Why is it weird? Why is it fucked up? Why is it? And then you just the weird, like, even in the haunted house episode, like the lad that won't go in the room is like, "Oh, put the bag in." He's like, "Oh, it's so good." But you're enjoying that, though.
I'm enjoying it.
I'm fucking happy days. What else have we got, sir?
What else have I watched? Oh, I watched Lioness at some point this week. I don't know what that was, but that's season 3 of Lioness.
That's a new season, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that Taylor Sheridan projects. So that was good.
Yeah.
Trying that. I think that's everything.
For me, X-Men 97 is now finished. Fucking epic. Ted Lasso, 2 episodes in. Still, even though it's with the women football players are just as weird as the men. There's some fucking goalkeeper refused to wear gloves. She's just like, fucking love it. You know, all right, calm down. Ted Lasso being great. Tyres, Shane Gillis' new, well, not new, season 3 of his Netflix comedy. I watched that Last House, but ended up skipping through a lot of it because I can't deal with some of the shit that was happening there. A lot of people can talk about on Netflix, The Last House. It was good, the concept was mint. I do recommend it, but there's a certain scene you'll know exactly what I'm on about when you get to it. Where I'm like, no, skip, thank you. You know how Netflix has, like, if you skip it, it's the boxes, you can kind of see the scene. I can't watch this, I think it's made me feel depressed as fuck. Carry on. But yeah, it was fine. But a lot of people talk about it in a minute. I did a solo cinema trip on Tuesday to go see Green Day's new film, Dookie, a Green Day comedy, their first ever film. That was, as a Green Day fan, very like, ooh, but it was. I obviously know you're not a big Green Day guy, but you might enjoy it though because it's about up and coming punk rock kids, and you see the boys in it and shit. Bobby Lee's in it and stuff. I definitely recommend that. And I think that's Camus up to date. There seems to be shitloads upstairs starting. Season 2 of the Cape Crusader on Amazon, the Batman show, that's done. Who the voice, the Widow's Bay, the old back in time, the vicar guy. He's the voice of Batman in Batman, he's doing a great job at that. And then, another Spider-Man viewing, like I just said to Chris. And I think that is me, sir. Up to date, weird films and shit like that. Shit coming around the corner. Like I said, Lanterns is next week at some point. I can't remember what day though. I want to say Outer Banks is like a week or two away.
20th.
That's like 2 weeks away. Oh, next week. Outer Banks is soon. What are we on today? Like 15, 14? 14. So a week away. 6 days away. So very much looking forward to that.
Last season as well.
Yeah, which I don't mind. It's kind of like has to. Have you ever still got around doing The Boys yet?
Nah. I know.
Yeah, you definitely need to do that. But yeah, I think that's me, sir. So we'll crack on for news for 5, and then we can ramble about Spider-Man.
I will get round to doing The Boys.
You're in the middle of shit. You're living a life.
Yeah,
being an adult,
it's moving and cleaning the other apartment and whatever else.
I always think I've got a tough task when I have to just move shit in my house to dust it, but at least I don't have to move from house to house to house to house.
Oh, that's great. What's out today over on Hulu Disney America, which will be out at some point probably over the weekend over here. X-Men, I believe.
I believe that we will win.
It's not X-Men, for fuck's sake.
What should we say? Disney Plus?
X-Files.
X-Files, right?
X-Files.
Right. Okay. This is the start of the new thing you were on.
No. I thought this, but it's not. It's actually the director's cut of the 2008 film.
Okay.
But because this was the one with Billy Connolly in it.
Well, yeah, that was about murder.
Yeah, so it was about
aliens,
Copfields and shit like that. Well, that was dumbed down a lot.
Okay.
For the era it was coming out in. Not because people were into all this.
Yeah.
Now they finally released the director's version of it, which is, again, it's out today in America, so it'll be out at some point over the weekend over here, where it's a lot more scarier.
Shit. I remember him dying in the snow in front of his cabin. That's what I can remember. I might watch that then. So over the weekend I can watch it.
Well, I'm guessing you will be able to.
Right, I'll get that watch over
the weekend. I was trying to look earlier on and I couldn't figure out when it's actually out over here. But I know it's out over America now.
Well, I'll be able to get it online.
Yeah, but I looked, but I couldn't find anything, so it might be like tomorrow.
Oh, right, okay. I'll check that out though, definitely. Yeah. Just because you said Disney Plus, sorry to interrupt, Chris. Travis Barker, the drummer of Blink-182, his documentary's out, and I know you're not a Blink guy, but I would watch that because it mentions about like the plane crash that he somehow survived and shit. Yeah. And it was really good documentary. I massively recommend that, Chris. But sorry, carry on, interrupt you.
So that's that one. Before I forget it. Where am I at? I'm there. Am I there?
None of us know where any of us are.
I'm there. Margot.
Margot Robbie?
Yeah, it is Margot. Is it
Margot Robbie?
Margot or Margaret?
I always say Margot Robbie. Ali
and Ryan are getting back together for a Barbie 2.
Mint. I love how much that shocked you. Because I said to you, didn't I? Because remember we were first going to watch it, you were like, nah. And I was like, nah, Chris, it's all right. And you watched it on New Year's, you're like, it was quite fun.
It was good.
Just like Ken, like running around, just being like fucking man shit. Like it was really fun.
It was fun, to be fair.
So there's a second one.
There's a second one coming.
Didn't that film make like $1 billion as well?
It was huge.
Yeah. So
was it came out at the same time as Oppenheimer?
Yeah, we had Barbenheimer. That's what they were calling it, weren't they? Because they were interviewing like Cillian Murphy and her, like at the same time. And she's like, yeah, they're wearing pink and that. He's like, yeah, nuclear bombs. It's fucking mint, man. Oh, I'm happy with that.
Walking Dead. Which one's out?
Dead City.
Dead City. Yeah, so Dead City. I haven't started it yet. There's a lot of things happening with Walking Dead at the minute.
Yeah.
There's rumours. It's very small rumours and very, very neat gossip.
Yeah.
But we could be getting a Walking Dead finale.
I heard that coming out of Comic-Con.
Where we're going to get Rick back, we're going to get Daryl back, basically everyone's going to be back in one program.
Yeah, which was more exciting for me, and I think probably for you.
Yes.
We do get a nice little Rick kind of mention in this new series. You'll hear it, you'll know it when you hear it.
Okay.
But again, I've kind of tried to put it on because I kind of need to tick the box.
Yes. Also, Netflix. They spent a lot of pennies. And I mean a lot of pennies. Fact, $500 million in pennies.
Right? What the
They
fuck?
bought everything of Walking Dead.
Have they?
Everything.
That's how much it cost.
The video games, the full-on series, including every spin-off that's out and it's gonna come.
So even like comic book stuff, like oh my god.
They bought everything, so they now own the rights to The Walking Dead. It's not part of AMC anymore.
I wonder if that's going to be good or bad in the long run, because if they've spent that much money, they're going to want to chuck out a lot of Walking Dead content.
Yes. Yes. So basically, you'll be able to watch all of The Walking Dead plus Fear plus whatever else.
I mean, I might revisit
all on one instead of jumping here, there, and everywhere.
It might be good to redo it all again.
I couldn't get into Fear. That was my problem.
Fear was fine. It wasn't awful, and there were moments that were like, that was cool. But again, it was kind of like, I want to see Daryl and Rick.
Daryl and Rick were the A team. Fear was the B team.
That picture, mate, it just says it all.
Yes, I mean, you want what's the A team, not the B team.
Right, we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if that excites me or not.
But yeah, a lot of money. A lot of money. But yeah. Jensen Ackles, Soldier Boy. Yeah. He's being eyed to play Magneto.
I don't hate that. Like, I just picture it there, and obviously Sir Ian coming to my head. But now, with the helmet on and the cape, that if he does that husky sort of voice, I don't think I hate that.
No.
I think I might be up for that.
I think I'm going myself.
Okay. Well, we'll fucking see if that comes true, because that definitely excites me.
It really does indeed. It really does. Obviously, we've just had Spider-Man.
Yeah, which we will talk about. The review is coming visuals. We are out of time, Chris.
We will talk about. The next one, Beyond the Spider-Verse, is the next Spider-Man movie.
Oh, so the Miles stuff.
Yeah. Will be in theatres on the 18th of June, 2027.
Oh, so it's next year?
Yes.
Oh, thank! I thought you were going to say it's a massive delay or some shit. Right, so that the third part of the Spider-Verse shit. Obviously, massive cliffhanger. Miles and Miles Prowler and shit. Oh, you're getting goosebumps there, Chris.
Going to Tom's Spider-Man, there is a massive delay. He's having a 5-year break.
He's having a 5-year break?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's a bit silly, because like I said, I was watching things saying he's signed a 6-movie deal.
He has.
So, and obviously Avengers Secret War, I know we've got Doomsday still to come this year, but I imagine Secret War's like, 2 years away? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Hopefully that's fucking shit, because
I don't know what that means for his next solo Spider movie. What? I don't know.
Okay. Oh, it can't be from acting, surely not. Surely it's not like 5 years.
He did say when Zendaya ever got pregnant, that's it, that's him stepping away. That's them both stepping away.
Is she pregnant? Like,
not as far
oh, right, okay.
As far
as I was thinking, Chris knows all the inside scoops. It's like TMZ. Are you pregnant, Zendaya? Are you pregnant? Go on, TMZ, Chris. I mean, hopefully that's not exactly what it says. Hopefully there's some things in there. Because I love Tom Holland.
We'll see. Right. What we on? What am I looking at?
Yes.
Ben 10.
Ben 10. Ben 10. Okay, yeah, nice.
Ben 10. It looks like Dave Bautista is joining Ben 10 to play the villain. Vilgax?
It's been years since I've been to Ben 10.
I have no idea who Ben 10 is.
You know who Ben 10 is? We just watched.
Well, yeah. I know
right.
I never watched it.
I used to watch it
It's
years
way
ago.
after my era.
Oh, mate, I was like 18 and had Ben 10 on and shit like that.
I know what it is. I know some weird little dude with a watch, but that's about it.
I mean, that'd be quite fun to see Dave Bautista in the Ben 10 film. Why the fuck not?
Well, it's a series. It's a live action
series. Sorry,
yeah.
series. Well up for that.
So, yeah, that's that. A rumour going about that Clarkson, May and Hammond are getting back together to do kind of something again. I don't know what, because we've got 3 new presenters. Well, I wouldn't say 3 new presenters, but we've got some... The Grand Tour is kind of getting 3 different presenters.
So I'm trying to piss everybody off again.
Well...
Oh, you explained this, sorry.
Chris, we know Chris Harris, who's a big car guy. There's another dude who I think is a YouTuber, so I don't know who. And there's another dude who is a YouTuber, but he's a train nerd called Francis.
Oh, is it that guy that
who loves
went
trains
viral for a while?
He loves trains and he just stands on platforms, gets excited to watch a train go past.
I think I know who it is. Okay.
So yeah, that's them 3 doing the Grand Tour. What now Clarkson, Hammond and May are doing, I have no idea. Would you mind?
I could shit myself.
Wow.
That's him saying nah. Okay.
So yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Fair play.
Mention that. I think we mentioned this. Scarlett Johansson is returning for a... Oh!
Shut up, you little bastard leak.
Scarlett Johansson is returning for Jurassic World 5.
Yeah, I'd be up for more Jurassic World. I like the last one.
Yep, and that will be hitting our cinemas on the 9th of June 2028.
No, a little bit of a wait.
So we have a bit of a wait.
Yeah, we're getting dinosaurs tonight.
Going back to Dave, obviously we had Kratos, done by him from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Obviously, he had an injury.
Yeah.
He had an injury, so he's unable to take it further. I don't know why we're just going to get Chris to do it, to be fair, when he's the voice. But it looks like Dave might be doing the live-action version.
Yeah, I feel bad for the lad that played Opie into that. I can't remember his real name, and he's obviously in the Odyssey. It sounds like it was like his big solo breakout. Yeah. But yeah, I would. The fuck? I wouldn't complain about Dave Bautista.
Well, no, but if it's a what's his name?
The guy that voiced him?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I know he's had loads of plastic surgery, which puts me off.
Christopher Summer. It would have been nice to have him.
His voice is bang on, but visually he does.
Because he did an interview the other day, and I 100% agree with him on this. He says, you've got all these actors. Yes, fair enough, they are video game actors who bring out these masterpiece of the games. And he mentioned The Last of Us, he mentioned Gods of War and all that shit. Yeah. And then as soon as they get put into TV series, AMC or Amazon, they say, right, we're going to bring these actors in to play these.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, hold on. If these are playing the exact same character as these, and this has done a masterpiece of a story, what's wrong with bringing these characters back to?
Yeah, I see the logic.
I 100% agreed with him on this.
From what I've seen about the girl and stuff who play like thingy in Last of Us, I get that. The only thing with him is, like I said, if you've seen his face and all the plastics, he doesn't look like Kratos.
No, he doesn't.
But I agree with the point 100%. If definitely more on The Last of Us because the cast, from what I've seen, Chris knows more obviously from the game and stuff. They look like their
yeah.
counterparts.
You did have Troy Baker in. He was the voice of Joel, and you did have him. I think it was called Sam when he lived in they were in the season 2.
Yeah.
He got the axe in the neck.
Oh
when he
yeah,
tried to
yeah.
escape.
I remember you saying. Yeah, I remember you saying.
That's Troy Baker.
Yeah, you can.
Ellie was the woman who gave birth to Ellie.
Yeah.
That was Ellie.
Yeah, I like I said, I completely agree because they know these characters in and out. They know that. I think it definitely works for The Last of Us, but like he could not play Kratos. He could do the voice, not an issue.
Yeah.
Just visually, when he's like, wouldn't quite work there. But to get the writers back on board and all that kind of shit, massively agree with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Massively agree.
Definitely.
Oh, well.
So yeah, Dave might be in Gods of War as Kratos.
I like that though. Dave's a big, sexy man.
He is. He is. Right.
I'm glad you're keeping on time because I'm certainly not.
Penguin season 2. It looks like it's getting cancelled. It's not confirmed.
I'm a fag for that one.
I think they have cancelled Catwoman because they also are doing a Catwoman spin-off.
Yeah.
But Zoe Kravitz even.
Yeah.
She's stepped away from it.
I was going to talk about Catwoman at all, even like in the future.
Why? I don't know. But because she stepped away from that they've cancelled that, and now they look like they're going to cancel Penguin.
Surely you can still be in the film though.
Possibly. But they're gonna see it's not 100% confirmed, so they're gonna see what they can do.
Colin Farrell as the Penguin is just beautiful, and it needs to continue, mate.
It does. Rumours that Heroes for Hire are coming to the MCU.
No, Luke Cage, Giant Fist, and hell, fucking yeah.
Yes, it looks like that Luke. Well, we've kind of already got Luke back.
But as the heroes, sweet.
What have you been drinking?
He just sprayed something, so I don't know if that was that.
But yeah, it looks like that you finally get an Iron Fist back, which
Yay! Yay!
The lass that was also in Iron Fist, I can't remember what her name was. She's not coming back.
Okay. Heroes Higher! Yay! I'm taking that as good news.
Yeah.
You said Penguin might not be coming, but Heroes Higher are coming.
Captain Marvel 3. It's like slowly getting there. It's in pre-production. It looks like we're going down a rogue route. As in rogue, not a rogue.
As in the character role?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, okay. Mint.
So, there's that. Don't know scripts or whatever.
Sweet, Rogue's fucking awesome. She was great in X-Men 97, so she's great anyway.
So, there's that. Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Who plays Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
He is playing Gilderoy Lockhart in Harry Potter.
Oh, is that the guy with the purple suit who's actually a bit
Yes.
shit?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
He's got a purple suit there, so yeah.
I think he was a bit shit. The Phoenix out there. Did he wipe his memory or something? Or was like, ooh, at the end.
Possibly.
If I remember.
Fucking know. But he's in now going to be in Harry Potter.
Nicholas Hoult is an absolute gem, and whatever he's in, I love. So
There's a rumour that Scarlett Johansson will be coming back to play Natasha Romanoff in is it at Zoomies? It is popping in Secret Wars, but it's not confirmed.
okay, was like a variant or what? 'Cause obviously
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know.
Big potato, small potato.
Yeah,
I know that was Yelena, but
it was, but it's sister.
Can you calm the shit down? We're
know.
talking Black Widow here.
Fucking hooligan.
Zero fucks given.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Anna and Elsa making a third movie.
Frozen.
Frozen.
Like an animated one.
Yes.
It's not been live action, has it?
No.
No.
No. Yeah. Frozen 3 will be hitting cinemas on the 24th of November, 2027.
I'm not a Frozen person, but I'm sure the Disney lovers will love that.
I'm sure they will. Season 2 of Mobland is returning
Saw the trailer for that
on
today.
the 18th of September
Very excited. So that's like 4 weeks away or something.
on Paramount Plus.
Sweet.
And they've said get ready for a funeral, but doesn't say whose.
It's gotta be fucking. It won't be Tom. It's gotta be fucking. Pierce Brosnan or something.
Possibly. And finally, Jim Carrey
Oh,
is going.
Dr. Robotnik.
No,
I think it was the Sonic News.
no. He's going to be in the live action Jettison movie.
The Jetsons. There's in like the old, not Flintstones, but the art style.
Yeah, the UFO
Yeah,
style
yeah.
version.
Oh, okay.
UFO space version.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. I was never a huge Jetsons guy, but I can appreciate that you know how big it was for a while. So
But Lost in Space on Netflix, it's kind of a bit like that.
yeah, I can say I remember it. I can see that car. I can see the living room now. I can see the dog. So yeah. Jim Carrey's a legend. You do what the fuck he wants.
Oh, yeah.
He can literally do what the fuck he wants.
And he probably will return as a robot.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Is that all the news?
That's the news and news.
Oh, what do we do here, sir? What's your plans for after the cinema?
Not a lot at the minute.
Oh, we can ramble about Spider-Man for 20 minutes after the cinema if you want. We'll just add it to the end.
Yeah.
This isn't goodbye visuals. There's actually no point me saying this bit because I'm just going to stop and carry on recording later. But I'm good. Yeah, it's bye because we're going to watch.
To us, we'll see in a couple of hours. To you, you'll see us in
seconds.
Yeah.
Right, fuck me. Right, back for it's weird because we're pressing start again. Me and Chris have been out the house for 2-3 hours. I didn't even mention this, but I am. We have just got back from Dogs Kicking Off, end of Oak Street, which was phenomenal. But we will leave it till next week to speak about that shenanigans.
Yeah.
You would die barking like this. Sounds a little bit like a dinosaur though. I mean a very pathetic dinosaur.
Hey.
Do you want a biscuit, son? But anyway, yeah, sorry, we'll talk about the end of Oak Street next week when next week it is as well. We'll be watching, well hopefully Chris is free and I'll give him the time to shit for Coyote vs Acme. I can't fucking wait for that. But anyway, we're here to talk about Spider-Man because Chris hasn't given any opinions on Spider-Man Brand New Day. You've heard little bits and bobs of mine, but we've never had a spoiler breakdown. It might be quite bad though because we've just come back from one film. So hopefully Chris doesn't be like, I love the bit where Spider-Man fought a dinosaur and start to like fuse them into two, but I think he should be fine.
I think that should be fine.
You should be alright.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah. He swung about. Thanks for watching. I can't remember what cinema it was. Did you see the picture that there was a cinema somewhere and Marvel or Disney, whoever didn't send out an official poster, so they drew their own one?
No.
And it was a proper shit poster. But anyway, so... What?
Have you had anything to eat?
No.
You got no McDonald's?
Speak to me after Spider-Man.
Well, I'm going there now.
Look how acne he's covered.
Yeah.
The acne forehead. Yeah, that's some chicken wings and chips.
You got a lump on your head?
How much is that?
Yeah, I hit my head on it.
I'll pause again. I live in a hellhole. We had a dinosaur dog, spotty teeth. I guess Peter Parker was a spotty teenager at one point. Right.
Was there an Uncle Jim?
I had one. She did, but it was my grey, so I'm assuming she got me confused somehow. Fuck knows. I'm Uncle Jim now, apparently. Right, let's talk about the most financially successful film of all time. The numbers that this is crushed is disgusting. Highest grossing opening day, highest grossing opening weekend. It's on track to hit
Really well.
$2.5 billion, which is just. In fact, before you get to the review, you can actually debate me on this, Chris.
Okay, go.
Well, you might not have to debate me. So, in the terms of like biggest superhero of all time, for me, so the top three has always been Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. They've always been the top three biggest superheroes of all time, without a shadow of a doubt. They're the ones that you see most kids running around. There are other ones like Flash and, you know, now with the films Captain America and shit. But it was, for me, I always put it, unbiasedly, I always put it Superman, Spider-Man, Batman. But just by the numbers of this, like, one film, and then you see the numbers of like a solo Superman, and you see the numbers of an Avengers and shit like that, I don't think it's up for debate now. Spider-Man is the biggest superhero of all time now.
Oh, definitely. Well, look at Endgame, for example.
Yeah.
The stats on that with all of them,
Everybody.
And a solo film, it explains itself. So he's Spider-Man, especially Tom Holland. He's huge.
It's ridiculous. I didn't expect that. Obviously, we went on the Friday, so obviously my first screening was Wednesday. We went on the Friday, so it'd been up for 3 days, and it was still rammed.
Yeah.
Every screening that I went to was just fucking unbelievably rammed. But yeah, so I thought maybe you'd have a different opinion right like that.
No.
But you look at like the numbers for, like, I think the Batman did $1 billion. Phenomenal, huge, massive. This is on track to make 2.5. Mm-hmm. It's just, they're all household names, don't get us wrong, but like, Spider-Man is just a phenomenon. Oh. But anyway, sorry, the film. What did you think, Chris?
I really liked it.
What are you looking at there?
The wallpaper. I think, this is my opinion, I think that this is probably Tom Holland's better films of Spider-Man.
So as in like the full solo.
The whole 4 or 5 he's done. I think this one is the better version. Mm-hmm. It's more, how can I put this?
I'm bad with words as well, mate, so I can't help you here.
It's more personal.
Mm-hmm.
It's more grounded.
Mm-hmm.
It's more
emotional.
Yes.
Yeah. I just because that's how I describe it. I don't know if you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm in your head. Charles Xavier, you mate.
Exactly. I know.
Yeah, more emotional.
It felt right. Mm-hmm. The storyline was amazing. The aspect between his characters and how he was trying to get to know them again, but without showing his older self.
Yeah.
And then working Jean into it and how she manipulated everybody. Mm-hmm. It was brilliant. Yeah. I really liked the way how they did Jean.
I thought, yeah.
Now we've got her in future projects.
Well, we've seen the couple of the X-Men been cast, haven't we? I completely agree with you. I think they did a phenomenal.
They did an amazing job. And like I said, I've got no issues with the film. From start to finish, it's just played out really well. It's funny. I fucking love I was Frank.
Frank was amazing. Phenomenal. Frank was amazing. And they did such a great way, we've already spoken about this, but such a great way of turning them down a little bit, because if you go from like Netflix or the Disney special to this, obviously Spider-Man has to be more kid-friendly. Punisher is just, there's no kids buzzing about the Punisher, that's adults. But if you want to work him in, you have to make sure the kids can come in.
And they did it really well.
Yeah. They
did how he's more friendlier in curse words, but Tom was always there to...
Yeah, just weather up a little bit and keep him. But they still showed that side, obviously, when we get to his little booby-trapped fucking house at the harbour bit. He's obviously, the MJ looks at his picture of his family and stuff, and he's still there, and the aggressive side, because the only way he knew to attack the Hulk was by attack, was just... Oh, that's typical Frank. He was a fucking absolute joy to see in this film.
Oh, he was.
He was a fucking joy.
I like Frank.
To piggyback off what you said, mate, so emotional. There were so many fucking moments in this that just made your heart bleed for Spidey. Obviously, he's looking at Ned and MJ and them going through college and doing this bit, and just him isolating himself more, sacrificing everything, blah, 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 just because of sacrificing one thing for Peter or sacrificing one thing for Spider-Man and shit like that. That just broke my heart. I think the biggest heartbreak moment was, it definitely fooled me. The first time I watched it, 100% fooled me, was when he kisses MJ. Yes. And you think, oh my God, she's back. Oh my God, she remembers. It's a fairy tale. Just to go, nah, I'm just taking the piss. And I was like, no, the poor cunt can't fuck. And then, arguably maybe the biggest heartbreak is where MJ, and I understand why. I wanted to be like, no, love him. I get why. Which is like, I'm sorry, but I don't love you. Because you can understand that because she's
a stranger.
she's trying. Yeah, if a stranger comes up to you,
I like it.
yeah, and you're like, what the fuck? I understand there's a past there, but they don't know it. They don't know it. So you complete. I mean, like I said, I wanted to just fucking headlock her and say, fucking love him, but you get it.
Yeah.
And he had to sort of just shit down. He was like, yeah. And then after that, I'm getting goosebumps. Mate. The silent swing back home was just heartbreaking. She's just holding on to him. She's just sort of looking around, but. A little part of me thought, does she want to try and find her way back to him? Because obviously at the end she sat on the rooftop of the school and that where they all sat, and she's sort of like just looking and reminiscing and shit like that. And it's just,
I think deep down she did. That's why she said, "Stay, tell him."
yeah,
He'll
letting her know.
understand. I think in a way she wanted to know what that feeling was like again.
Yeah. It's I don't want to start crying. I cried like loads when he was talking about it. But even like the emotional good guy thing we get of like how he deals with Max. Like she can't break into the spider mind, but eventually he lets her in, and like when he calms her down by just showing the love that May give to him, Aunt May and shit like that, and then she shared that moment with Jean, Max, whatever you want to call her, Jean Grey. It was just so vulnerable and touching and amazing, and then he saved the day by being a good person once again. Because obviously in real life, like Jean could just pop his head off because she's so incredibly powerful. Not as much in this, but she will. She's so incredibly powerful, and just to even take the bullet for her and everything. He's just, and then when he gets outside, and obviously Frank's got in the costume, and everybody's praising him. He's just like, you literally deserve that. You're just a fucking. Oh, you're just a sweet little bastard. He's just so depressed.
That kid, I read, that was on into that
one that
soldiers, yeah. That wasn't scripted. It was the boy just doing his thing. He was just happy to be there. He was just an add-on with his real father.
Oh, that's even better.
And because he done that, that's why Tom.
That's even more. I didn't know that. That's adorable. But it just adds more weight to. I think obviously not Chris, because maybe more now. Obviously, you weren't a big spider guy, but there's so many, and I don't like want to put a divide, but there's so many like young men that can see themselves through Peter Parker's story. It's hard to really resonate with Bruce Wayne because you've got the billionaire side of it and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to completely identify with like Clark Kent because you've got the alien side of it. But I think at some point in most people's lives, they've had a Peter Parker moment, and I think that's why it resonates so well.
I'd say so. Because everyone's gone through an emotional issue at some point in life.
Yeah. And his day-to-day fucking troubles of this and that and the other. Like I said, this we really tried to damp down Peter Parker so the spider can evolve, but because of the connections he gets for the different, like you said before, the characters that are going through, the Peter Parker side kind of does just flourish naturally. And at the end, because we've always had the argument throughout every Spider-Man shit about you have to be Spider-Man or you have to be part. And at the end, when he's like, Jean's like, you can't be both. Thinking he's like, which one are you? And he's like, I'm both. And you're like, oh my fucking god, you little fucking beast. Like when he's fighting the hand at the end, and he's fully like balanced the arachnid sort of bit, and you're like, yeah, you're a fucking absolute just a baller. You just fucking mint, and I love you, and I love everything about you. Did a small part of you think when Frank shot him that he was dead?
No, I kind of knew that he'd come round. Yeah.
For a split sec, it got me only because comic book readers know there's a famous cover. It's a yellow. I think I told you when we were leaving the cinema movie of the Punisher and the scope and that. And when it hit him and he was bleeding out, he's going, I'm okay. I'm thinking, no, they have it. It is in hospital. But another sweet touch to it is you seeing Jean on the bench at the end, and she's the one breathing for him. And then when he can finally do it himself, you see her let go, and you think, "Fuck, man, just emotional fucking." But it's quite good because later on, when the X-Men doing shit, hopefully she can be like, "Sark, if we need a hand, I know someone I can give him about." But just to see her breathe for him was just, and then the absolute fucking heartbreak of finding what VMAX is. Because I remember the first time I watched it, I'm thinking, what's VMAX? Is this something new to the comics? I've not heard of what's going on. And to realise it's just the last little thing his sister saw before she died, was just an event. You just think, oh my god, this is fucking soul destroying. This is unbelievably fucking heartbreaking. But yeah, emotionally side of it's just gorgeous. But it's got some of the fun stuff. Because Jesus fucking Christ, you can have a depression. The swinging in this. The swinging and the fun moments of was like when he's battling with the Iraqi and he's having to fight Scorpion again as Jeans took over Scorpion's mind and he's coming in, he's hitting into the pigeons and shit. That had all that Spider-Man charm and laugh factor that you love from Spidey. But the swinging was gorgeous in this.
Oh, it was. It was. Let's say I've got no issues with this film. It was all brilliant. Just even the music just going in the background and stuff. It's all brilliant. It all flowed really well.
Another moment that really just took me was when he puts the mask on, he does that turn, he goes down the building, you get inside the mask and you get the noise and it goes in, you get the...
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I couldn't do that.
I'd be fucking sticking to the ground. I couldn't be Spider-Man.
You'd be the worst Spider-Man, you'd just be a 4-level Spider-Man.
I would. I'll be the house spider. I don't need heights.
4-level Spider-Man. But what did you think of that transition of the jump in the noise to the quiet of inside the mask for that split sec?
Brilliant.
It was gorgeous, wasn't it? It was just so unbelievably fucking gorgeous.
So good.
Villain wise, obviously the main villain technically was Jean.
Yes.
For justifiable reasons later. You see that she's being a little bit nasty because she's just trying to get back to, because the Department of Damage Control, you think, hey, the good guys, really the bad guys and all the shit that we're doing. So she was doing bad shit, but she was doing it for the right reasons, just maybe the wrong way.
Yeah, it's just a bit like what do you call him? Thanos.
Yeah, Thanos.
He was a bad guy. We're doing it for the right reasons.
yeah. Chris is exactly right there. But Scorpion was fun to see, and of course you didn't get to see loads of them, which is fair enough. But like the Tombstone, Tarantula, Boomerang, just like a little montage to show what Spidey's been up to since the time of the spell and all this kind of shit. It's now Chris has mentioned Thanos. I think fans have been saying it for years. Chris has said it. I said we all said it with the whole Thanos snap. Why didn't you just make double? That question actually gets answered. And I love the fact that I think that obviously in Marvel they know it's a little bit of a plot hole. Instead of trying to answer it, they just Bruce Banner's like, and they just get Hulk smash. Yeah, that's a good enough answer. Do you want to speak about Bruce and his involvement as in the Hulk and all this kind of shit?
I felt sorry for Bruce.
Yeah,
I felt sorry for Bruce. All I wanted to do was be a science teacher, a professor.
Everyone's talking Avengers.
Yeah. And then
I was
obviously,
just chatting Avengers.
Did he get kidnapped?
Yeah, Jean takes over his mind.
Jean takes over, and obviously the Hulk released, and then it was just carnage after that. I felt sorry for him though.
Yeah.
He realised Hulk.
Here you go, Chris.
It's
Just do.
Wait, who? You?
Are these mine?
Grandma
Yeah.
paid for that. You didn't pay for that.
I mean, she paid for yours, I paid for that.
You bought Chris some chips out of your own money, so
Yeah.
technically I paid for it.
Well, no.
Well, that's my nephew has just done something very kind. I don't think you've ever bought Chris chips around
No, I
before.
don't think you ever have.
But it was really cool. Sorry, yeah, you're gonna hear rustling and shit now. Fuck it is.
Yeah,
what it
I
is.
did feel sorry for the Hulk like, because he didn't want to be there. He didn't want to release
Yeah,
Hulk. But
it was quite scary because we get the transition of Professor Hulk and then the real takeover of where the big guy actually come back.
yeah,
And seeing the way Peter managed to technically,
Tame.
yeah, he didn't. They did the same in the comics. He didn't necessarily beat him, but he kind of reasoned with him. The Hulk sort of calmed himself down. He was holding a lot of weight attached to him on the edge of the building with all the bits of concrete and shit. And Bruce's straight away thought was, is everyone okay? Is anyone damaged or anyone hurt? So it'd be nice to see the aftermath of that, of what Bruce is going to have to do going forward now and all this kind of shit. But we also have a scary moment because we now know throughout Marvel, like you might remember in Deadpool, when Deadpool gets captured and they have collars to dampen down their powers.
yes,
We now know that inside of the MCU that Spider-Man has now found a way to dampen people's powers. So if that technology gets released out to the wrong hands, people like the X-Men and shit like that will be fucked because they will be dampened and shit because of Peter's technology and shit.
yeah.
But obviously Hulk was only 10 minutes. How minutes maybe?
Yeah, about 10-15 minutes.
That for me was enough.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people were like, oh, I want to see more of the Hulk, but I feel like for what we got from him, what we needed, that was perfect.
Oh yeah. It was. Like I say, I had no issues with the film whatsoever. I enjoyed it throughout.
Yeah, it was fucking phenomenal. Does Peter come out at the end of the year as my number one character, or is it still Sir Duncan the Tool? You have to wait till the end of the year to find out. Let's see if you could argue this then, Chris. I saw a lot of people online saying the only thing they didn't like from it was it felt like there was no big moment. I don't know if you agree with that statement or not.
What do you mean?
Like there was no like sort of big payoff, like towards the end, like a big final.
You didn't need it in this.
Right?
You didn't. I personally, it flowed really well. You didn't need a big payoff. You knew what was happening. You knew Jean was doing what she was doing. You knew where her goal was, and the goal was for Peter to calm her down. You didn't need a big explosion, a big masterpiece at the end.
My answer's the same as yours, kind of. My answer is to that. The big moments to me were the "Sorry, I don't love you," the silent swing, the VMAX, the breathing for Peter, the Frank when he gets unveiled and Frank's like, "You kind of what I imagined." Because to me, this is me fan theory here. That was kind of how, because Peter would be roughly the same age as his boy, and to me that was Frank sort of being like, you kind of like how my boy would be your age, young kid. This kind of they were the big moments.
Yeah.
It wasn't an Avengers Endgame where Cap 4 and Iron Man have gone up against Thanos. No. It wasn't that kind of story. So to my arguments, that they were the big moment. The handshake when Ned at the end and he goes, "Peter," they're the big moments.
Yeah, they were. You know, in a weird way, they kind of were. Yeah.
Yeah. So similar answers there to that, because when I first heard that, I was like, yeah, I don't agree with that. So I think if we sort of film it there. You know what score I give it, people? It's like an infinity out of 10, phenomenal, amazing. What does Chris give it though?
10 out of 10. I loved it.
Before we go, sorry, as we're stuff in our face, the end credit sequence.
Oh, the one where you called someone a donut. Fucking donut.
It's just right. For all these Marvel films, right? I know one or two of them have been like, "Oh my god, there's fucking Loki," and "Oh my god." A lot of them have just been like remember Carol Danvers when Infinity War ended and Nick Dust's, and all it is, the end credit sequence is her little timer, just and that's it.
Yeah.
It's as if that person was expecting the full array of the X-Men, the Avengers, fuck it, Darth Vader, Godzilla, all to be there. No, that's that. It's a Marvel detail with so much in it for us to go off. Because me and Chris had a full-on conversation about that, and we know that a lot of the people around the world are having the same sort of similar opinions. Yeah. We had a massive conversation that was more than enough.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, sorry, the scene itself, have you had any more thoughts on it or what it could mean or all?
Looking into it, to what I could look into it and stuff like that, it's either Spider-Verse, Spider-Venom, or something to do with Secret War, like you said.
Oh, so you're going off kind of like the ones I said to you?
Yeah.
Right, so you're kind of in the same line as me?
Yeah, looking at what I could look into and kind of figure out what other people were going on and watching it multiple times to try and identify shit.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to say it's more close to probably Spider-Verse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. With
that was my very wishful one.
With just the glitch and the colours and stuff like that. Because if you like slow it down like really slow, you not really see pictures, but you can definitely tell it's the same colours.
Yeah, 100%.
There is something there, but it's not 100% a picture.
Yeah.
So I think that's more of the theory. It's something to do with Spider-Verse. Well, and obviously we've got Spider-Verse coming next year.
I fucking wish it was. Well, when we left the cinema, I give Chris my 3 theories, and that was one of them just because of the colour scheme. But to me, that was I just want to say Miles, because Miles is my guy. My main theory, because again, it wasn't until the second time I watched it, and I know you didn't notice at first when I said, "Oh, if the marker stayed where it was, and it's a new marker." It's suggesting to me it's again the lines of the Secret Wars
Spider-Man.
one, so it'll be somebody else from the Spider-Verse. It could be Andrew Garfield, it could be Tom Maguire, whoever the fuck you want it to be. Meaning, because we know that Doom's going to bring the Battle War together and Secret Wars and Doomsday and all this shit. Meaning there's a spider coming forward and shit, and that one's still there. That to me is the one that makes like the most sense.
Yeah.
And as well, if it is Secret Wars shenanigans, we can get Venom symbiote suit beautiful, and we always want that. Yeah, that was my sort of big takeaway from it and shit. Did you see, I think this is pure interesting, the Russo brothers released that art of Spider-Man?
No.
Well, obviously we all know the Russo brothers is Avengers, Captain America and shit. They released a picture of Spider-Man, and he had the American flag draped round him, and like he had all the Infinity Stones, and they released a new poster for Doomsday, and it's like, I think there's like a moving checkmate or whatever. In the corner there's like some bit of wood, like a bit of debris in the shape of an X, being X-Men and all that kind of shit. And in the bottom left, it's got a spider, just not a Spider-Man, just an actual spider. And then the piece that would win the chess match for the team, like the white pieces, Spider-Man's holding it in the picture.
Okay.
And the Russo brothers released that.
So they're checkmate to Spider-Man.
Well, there are certain levels to Spider-Man's power, like this cosmic Spider-Man and shit like that, but that's... I don't know if fans would want that, but... And as far as we're aware, he's not going to be in Doomsday, but he will be in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
I am fully expecting Spider-Man to be a big undoing of Doom. And they can make it make sense if it's, because it's the face of Tony Stark, but obviously Victor Von Doom. Shit like that.
He needs to be in Secret Wars for Tony.
Yeah. But I thought it was an interesting picture. And obviously, I'm biased as fuck. Spider-Man can go up against a million Godzillas. He's going to die, but I'm going to say, no, he's going to win. I'm super biased, but I'm expecting not necessarily to say Spider-Man will solo beat him, but have a significant role to beat in Doom eventually.
Yeah.
That's what I got from them picture anyway, because they had too many nods of a spider on the board and him holding the chess piece. I'll have to show you the image that they put up, because it's the fact that it was them as well. But yeah. But yeah, 10 out of 10 from you.
10 out of 10.
Like I said, visuals. Providing Chris. Do you want to see Coyote vs. Acme? You're a Looney Tunes guy, aren't you? I'm sure you are. Yeah. So we got that next week. And next week we'll also speak about End of Oak Street, because I'm sure we've got a lot to say about that. Because it was a very, very fun film. But the next big Marvel outing isn't until December, Doomsday. And there's no DC shit apart from Lanterns. Is that right?
Yes.
We've really got Lanterns with DC at the end of this year.
Yeah.
If we're wrong, let us know in the comments below. But
I think it is, yeah.
But as I'm eating my chicken nugget, sorry. Fat fuck. There you go, visuals. I'm sure you have already, because I think most of the world has. Go check out Spider-Man. Go check out End of Oak Street. Keep being new and keep on. I'm going to end it with my Superhero Wednesday. Keep on web swinging on.
I'm eating.
What chippies?
Please. I'm just going to scare. I'm just going to say, don't know what I'm going to say.
Chippies.
Just
Chippies. Chippies.
I'm just going to say.
Imagine if you were my lawyer in court, and all I need you to say is he's innocent, and you're going, I'm just going to say, Chris, I'm going to get the death penalty. I'm just going to say, chippies. Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's a unique end. I don't think you've done this one.
I don't know what to say.
Piss off home and go to bed.
Backseat.
Backseat. See what the fuck is backseat? That's like VMAX. Bye.
Bye.